and welcome to my art studio. Today we're going to be doing something really important, which is colour mixing. I know many of you kind of lack confidence in colour mixing, and it is such a simple thing once you get it, and I know that you can all just get it. It's just kind of rising to the challenge and knowing you can conquer colour. To do that, we are going to be mixing every kind of green, and to make it even more, I'd say difficult, but I'm going to say eye-opening, we're not even going to be using a green to mix. We're going to be using a mixture of yellow and blue, and I'm going to show you how to mix every green you'll ever need. And the reason why this is so important, because if you are painting a scene such as like this one, you've got like the darker greens, you've got more turquoisey greens, you've got like light greens, and so it's really important to have that skill of knowing exactly how to make the green that you need. Because I can tell you now, you do not need all those, you know, when you go to the art shop and there's just like a wall of colours, you don't need those, and I don't want you to feel like you need those and to have to spend loads of money because you don't. So I'm going to be showing this really important technique today. And also, if you haven't already, you can actually sign up to get this 90-minute exclusive painting tutorial. It's not even on YouTube, and it's just for those on my mail list. So if you would like to go through this step by step with me, it'd be wonderful to have you in the class. I'll pop the link in the description box. And so yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you today how to mix all the different greens using only yellow and blue. So I'm going to start showing you the colour wheel. So this is just a colour wheel I kind of mocked up, and today what I'm basically going to be showing you is there's the yellow and there's the blue, and we're going to be looking at this distance between these two colours. These are all the greens. Now if you feel like you are very unsure on colour, I would really love to invite you to Supercharge Your Art. This is actually where these exercises are from. It's an online course. It's a 14-day transformation in your art skills to improve them. So I'll pop the link to that in the description box if you'd like to join us. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how powerful this technique is, and to really exaggerate how powerful it is, I'm not even going to use a green at all. I'm going to use yellow and blue to really show you how this works. So I'm going to pop some yellow at this side and some blue this side. And also I really recommend that you actually follow along with this as well, because it's all right watching a video. It's fine to watch a video, but I think when you do it yourself, you see it so much more, and you really get to experience that. So these are just acrylics. I'm just going to dampen off my brush, and I just want to kind of show you how to mix greens and how different greens can be achieved. Because very often we can just think a green is a green, but every green is so different. So I'm just going to kind of mix a bit of a mid green here now. This is just very kind of like in the middle between the two. But what I want to do now is show you either side of this. So if we pop some here and take some more of the yellow and mix that in, we're going to get more of a lime green, or what we would call a yellow green, because it's closer to yellow. Then I'm just going to rinse that off actually. In fact, you could probably take that even further by being like, you know, like the colour of like a high-vis jacket or like a lime. I would say like a lime, it's more like lime. Whereas if you're looking for more of a turquoise colour, what you want to do is add a bit more blue to that. Now that probably is more turquoise. I wouldn't say that is necessarily green, but if we just add a little bit of the yellow, what you get is kind of like a blue-green. So you'll see that it's slightly different to this green. This is very mid, and this is more of like a turquoisey, bluey green. We could probably push that a little bit further. So you can see that all these are green, and yet they're so very different. Now I'm going to show you another bit of the magic here. And I'm just going to add a little bit of white, because I think sometimes when you see how white goes into these greens, you'll get it even further. You'll kind of see how that works even more. We can add a bit of white to this. I think we've already lightened it quite enough. We're not going to get much of a difference with that colour there. But once you start adding it to this, you'll see how you get this lovely mint colour. I feel like I need to have a little bit more paint going on here because I'm working very thin. There we go, you get this kind of turquoise, but then you add a bit of white to that, you get that lovely mint. And we can see this in a lot of greenery, especially like eucalyptus. And then let's do it to the mid-green too. So let's take some more yellow, a bit of blue, and take a bit of white. So when you add white, I feel like you can tell the difference even more so between these three greens. And this is how you can start to put together greens, because if I just take some kind of random items that I find around my house and we think about how we would mix that colour, you can see that it sits almost perfectly with this. So we kind of know what colour mixture we need. We need more of the blue, less of the yellow, add a bit of white. And yet if you kind of take a different green altogether, think about the leaves on this, you know, I'd say it's probably somewhere between these two. And if you kind of mixed this green, it would be very off. So it's all about mixing the correct green by adding either more yellow or more blue. And every single green will sit between these colours. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that it kind of gave you something a little bit to think about, maybe to have a little practice with. Let me know in the comments if that was helpful at all. And if you want to feel more confident in colour mixing, in drawing, in your art skills, I would love for you to join us in Supercharge Your Art in 14 days. It is designed to transform your art throughout a 2-week period. You're going to fill your sketchbook and really nail down some of those basic kind of art skills that are going to just level up your art so much, and people are really loving it. So yeah, it would be wonderful to join us in Supercharge Your Art. If you are already enrolled in Supercharge Your Art in 14 days, let me know in the comments what your biggest or most favourite part of the course was, and share that with us all, because I know that people are having incredible like aha moments with it. So yeah, I'll pop the link to that course in the description box if you'd like to join us, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks guys, bye.